Show. Yo. Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out. I don't know why I wanted to start off with that song. I like that song. It's it's called Cash In, Cash Out by who is it? Pharrell Williams, 21 Savage, and Tyler the Creator. I don't know. It's a super hype song. I think that's why I wanted to start it off with that. But it was super random. My mind definitely. Hey, like I said in my last one, I'm an emotional person. You heard, and my songs definitely can illuminate and depict how I'm feeling at the time. So right now it's like, this is the opener to the podcast. You know, I wanted to be hype. I wanted to be, what I'm saying, something neutral. It's like, everybody can rock with this song. It's a good song. It's a good beat, good flow. Something to vibe to, something to get hyped to. It's like, that's what I want. That's what I would want to be my intro. But obviously, I can't. I don't even know if I can even put this on the podcast singing the song. I didn't do the beat. So hopefully I'm okay. Please don't sue me. I'm not that rich. I'm rich, but I'm not that rich. You feel me? I want to stop saying things like, I'm broke, which I used to say all the time. I used to live in that mindset. Try and get out of that. I literally just started doing that. I don't know. This podcast is doing something different to you, boy. I think I'm liking it. That's my. Hey, what up, Cujo? Ha, you crazy boy. Hold it down for the hood, you heard? That's my boy Cujo. He's a duck. I don't know if you can catch the ambience, but I'm gonna step away from the mic for just a quick second to see if you can catch it. I don't see it getting picked up. But anywho, the new location for today, we are at, I don't even know the name of the lake, but we at a lake. It's a big old lake. It's super nice. It's houses on the other side from where I am, but it's like covered by trees and stuff, which is super nice. So it feels very natural. It feels like it feels like I'm out in nature, out in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a Oregon, but like summertime, because it's like it's cool, but it's not hot. And Oregon's got some really dope big lakes. You know what I'm saying? If you've never been to Oregon, check Oregon out. It's a good move. Shout out to my boy AK living out there. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down for the hood. You feel me? He may never even hear this. All right. Speaking of AK, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? That was freshman year 20, that's like 2014, 2015. Over at UNCG, me and my boy met, what was that? Freshman orientation. Yeah, we met freshman orientation. We literally me and him were the only ones that wanted to tour the gym and the rec center, and like everybody else that was a part of our tour or a part of our group went to like something else. And so literally ever since then, man, like spent a lot of time together, man. Eating pieces, getting Papa John's late night, man. Eating it in the dorms out in Spartan Village, late night watching TV shows. Literally just watching TV in the basement of my dorm and chilling in his dorm, man. A lot of good times. Met a lot of good people. And so speaking of that, that brings me to a topic that is kind of fresh on the brain. You know what I mean? And so the topic that I've been thinking about is friendship. I know in the last episode I was talking about, how your married friends can kind of switch up and act weird. And so now I know I'm talking about regular friendships or platonic relationships and like your really close friends, you know what I'm saying? Good friends, best friends, whatever you want to label it. Don't be afraid to label it best friends. I heard of an instance where somebody had best friend qualities and best friend whatever. I don't know how to describe it. Like they were essentially this person's best friend. But when the person called them their best friend, they didn't like the label best friend, which I think is weird. Like why are you not okay with that? Like that's your best friend. Just go with it, instead of causing an issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can not like the label. You can be like, okay, I'll compromise. Yeah, we're best friends, but that's not like something that I would just say out in the open. Like you're my really close friend. I might say that, but I might not say best friend. That's a much better option than like, I don't really like the label best friend. and then keep saying I don't like the label best friend and go into detail, about why you don't like the label and start acting weird. Like that's weird. Don't do that. But our best friends, ones we can depend on. Also, I'm hearing my voice and how I'm talking, and it's like, ding, son, my joint's still not clear. It's still hella deep, and I'm not even doing this on purpose. Trust me. Once my voice clears up, oh, don't worry, no sniffles either. I took a, I was about to say Mucinex. I took a I don't know, a 12-hour like pill that's supposed to hope that's supposed to hope that's supposed to help with my uh, chest and nasal congestion. And so my nose hasn't been stuffy. I'm breathing through almost both nostrils. You know what I'm saying? We probably at like 60% one nostril, maybe 40, 30 the other nostril. But it's not like stopped up. My voice is still super low and deep and kind of raspy. It's kind of cool. It's like, ooh, I'm like a sexy jazz singer or something like that. But it's like, I can't sing. Two, I don't want to boast up and say I'm sexy like that. I'm a smooth 7.5 on a weekday, 8 or 9 on a weekend. You feel me? Let me have a haircut. Oh, I'm a 9 with a haircut. On the weekend, I'm a 9 with a haircut. Let me put on my cute clothes. You feel me? I'm a 9. I'm a solid 9. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, all those tangents, all to say, friends. Your friends matter, and checking up on your friends matter. Okay, it's important. It's like, think about how if you are moving, if you're continuing to mature and develop and grow in life and evolve into just a more refurbished, a more furnished, a more polished you, and you're picking up new things. You're getting rid of old habits and old things that you did or used to hold on to. It's like you need people in those times as you're changing. Within change, there's one time it was preached that um ooh, also another episode is gonna be about how I'm a Christian and how that's like, I don't know. It's gonna be different than what you would expect or hear from another Christian maybe. Obviously there's some people out there who probably have the same views and feels as me, but we're not the same, so it's not gonna be the exact same. Nothing out here is the exact same. Nobody's the exact same. Whatever. I'm talking fast. Anywho, as I forgot what I was about to say. I'm getting so sidetracked, buddies. I'm under a big tree. It's really nice, but the acorns are falling, and it's like they're falling close to me. I'm not worried about getting hit by one, but they're falling close to me, so it's like, oh shoot, I'm about to get hit. Another tangent. Friends, you need people to check up on you when you're going through these changes. I heard preach one service by a pastor that when God is preparing you for a new stage, a new people like to say season, a new season in life, new encounters that you need to have a new skill equipped in you. No matter what that skill is, it could be an actual skill or trait that you can do. It could be a skill to coping with your emotions, or a skill of being able to lend an ear in a different way that you've done before, a skill of questioning things and applying things differently than you've done before. Oh my gosh, a little bat is like gracefully flying around the edge of this lake. It's crazy. Oh, he's like messing with the ducks. What is he doing? Is he a blood bat? What did he just do? He just hit the water. I've never seen this before. I'm sidetracked again. But anywho, that skill. How this has happened is that he preached that you go through a crucible, and through a crucible, it's like, oh, it's a fire. You're getting refurbished. You're getting polished. You're getting shaped for this new thing, and you're being made into something new. Same thing, same materials, same materials. So same person, but just new skill, a new look to you. Same materials, new look. And it's like, dang, man, through this time, you need people to be there with you. Christian or not, religion, not. You need people to be there for you. Everybody was made to be in community. That's just how we were made. Literally, you go crazy not being around people for a long amount of times. Think about prison and how they put those people in there and how they go crazy because one, they're being treated horribly and they're not around people like that. So their ability to cope with their emotions and have a healthy way to uh, um, socialize is being stripped from them, and they become crazy. They don't know how to socialize. They don't know how to think. They don't get those interactions, those healthy interactions that they need in order to stay sane. And it's like some do, some don't, and it's wild. And that's more. I'm speaking more to like the confinement, when they're like taken to a room for like hours and days on end, and they don't see anybody, they don't talk to anybody, they're just in the room the whole time. Like that's more what I'm speaking to. It's like you go crazy. And so who are those people who keep you from going crazy when stuff's getting hard? Like who are those people who you lean on when you're doing really good in life and you just want to share it with somebody? Like, and then I want to ask, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's take like a few seconds to think about who those people are. Go ahead and name those people. I'm gonna think of mine real quick so I can think of this next part. So for my guys, I hope that you aren't neglecting the fact that there you have platonic relationships and close relationships with women that are healthy. You know what I'm saying? That aren't oh, are there feelings? Oh, we flirt, we do this. Not those relationships. I'm talking about the ones. I'm talking about your day ones where it's been nothing but love since. You know what I'm saying? I can think of mine. Not a lot, not a lot, but I have a couple. I have a couple of good ones. We still keep in touch. We still hit each other up. We still try to see each other when we can. And obviously, yeah, your bros and ladies. Don't neglect and don't forget about your guy friends, your close homies, your day ones. He never tried nothing. He never, acted weird around you. Um, he's never done you dirty or your friends dirty or anything like that. Solid guy. Don't forget those guys. Because they're out there just like I am for some of my friends, my close friends that are girls. I'm like that friend for them. And so, with those friends, when they check up on you, when they hit you up to just see you, literally just to see you, not to go do something, go to activity, but literally just to see you, how often do you guys hit each other up for that? I know that once you graduate college, once you graduate high school, you move, you change locations, change addresses, you change jobs, your hour, your availabilities change. So, what does that look like for you? You know what I'm saying? How often are you hitting up these people to just check in, see what's up? Maybe they're doing really good and you can hear about the good news and be happy with them. Or maybe they really going through some hard stuff and they need somebody to honestly just listen. And then after you listen, maybe you both could figure out a practical way to help ease the stress, help ease the burden, or whatever, whether that be economic, whether that be something that you guys look into something together, you kind of help them out or hold them accountable even to something that they want to do to help fix the situation. Like there's plenty of things that we can do as friends that don't involve like giving up anything more than time and love. You know what I mean? And and I guess my thought is like I wish that I don't know. It's like it's almost like it's built in most societies to kind of treat people differently according to your geolocation. It's like my friends that moved off to Florida, it's like, man, we used to hang out every day, chill almost every other day. I said hang out every day, chill every other day. We used to like hang out almost every other day once they graduated and they were still in town, starting to work and get these jobs. And then they move and it's like, shoot, it's been like 2, 3 months since I hit bro up or hit my homegirl up. And I was like, I don't know what's going on in their life. And that's okay. 2, 3 months isn't like a month is like, 3, 4 weeks. That's not bad. You got a whole new life, you're not right there up the street from them anymore. You can't just go see them. So it's like I feel like that's what changes in our minds. It's like they're not right here anymore. So it's not as convenient to be as intimate as a friend and as I won't say close because you can still remain close and not be close within distance. I guess intimate and not intentional, but I can't even think of the word. If somebody could think of the word, shout it out. Um, Send it to me. I don't know how you'd send it to me, but find a way. Find me on the social medias. Send it to me. What word I'm thinking about? It's like I'm talking about a word that means your level of concern for someone doesn't change your. It's even hard to describe. I guess my vocabulary isn't that broad. I went to public school. Don't judge me. You heard? I'm solid with these hands when I type up a message or need to. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Non-violent out here, spreading peace. But yeah, who are those friends? How often do you hit them up? How often do they hit you up? If you want that to change, hit them up a little bit more. Say, hey, yeah, let me, you hit me up next time. Call me next time, anytime you need anything, or just to check in. It's okay to say that. You know, um, I kind of, I try to, all the ducks just flew off the grass into the water, and it sounded so cool. They all just landed, and it's like, it sounds like a cool little wave just went across the pond. That was mad cool. Um, Also, if you are someone who hates tangents and hates when people get off topic and talks about something else, this not gonna be the podcast for you, my boy, because I get off topic all day, every second, every minute I get. If I get a chance to get off topic, I'm gonna get off topic. You heard? I be at work off topic. Nah, not all the time. Uh, you guys get to find out where I work at some point. So stay tuned, man. Find out what episode where I work, where I am employed. Shout out to all my people that are employed and searching for employment and actually trying to work. Shout out to y'all, um, in some form or fashion. Self-employed, employed by a business company, whatever, freelancing, all that. Um, yeah, shout out to your friends, man. Let your friends know you love them. Yeah, and guys, tell your bros you love them. Don't be weird about it. It's okay to put the bro and the man at it as at the end, as long as you mean that, John. Don't be like, "I Brody love you," and you joking, you don't really love him. Like, nah, say I love you, man. I love you, brother. I was telling my boy that the other day, and it's like, even through text, like when he sent it back, I knew I could sense it, bro. It's different when it's genuine. You can tell when it's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? There's no feeling behind the text. You just read it and it's just a text. You know what I'm saying? Girls, tell your sisters, tell your girlfriends you love them. Um, it's nothing weird about that. Actually, I feel like women do that pretty often. I was hanging out with some homegirls the other weekend, and she was literally like, "Oh, I love you," and another girl was like, "Oh, love you too, girl." And it's just I guess it's just more common and more culturally appropriate. It's definitely different over here on the West than other cultures. I'm sure men say "I love you" out in public a lot more regularly than we do here on this side. So let's work to change that. I'm gonna try and work to change that. Say "I love you" more to my bros. I do it a little bit, not as much as I guess I want to and desire to. So let's move from that on to the next thing. What was the other thing that I wanted to talk about? What was it? I don't even know. Can I think of something? Hmm. What would y'all want to talk about? If you were to just go, just start talking, and you allow people to hear your thinking, just to hear your thinking, not to comment, not to respond, not to say anything, but literally just to sit and enjoy what you have to say. Because I mean, anybody and everybody has an audience that would love to just hear them talk about something. You know what I mean? Like even for myself, I'm like, people aren't really gonna enjoy what I have to say. I guess if they just pushing themselves to listen to it, I mean, I guess that's okay. But nah, my sister, she has a friend. Shout out to her. She had listened to my first like actual episode, and she had texted my sister like, what she? Oh, the Ducks did it again. That's so dope. Oh, that's so dope. But anywho, my sister's friend texted her and like told her what she thought about the episode, and it was like, yo, she like actually pretty like she enjoyed it. Like I'm sure she would want to listen to another one. Like she was, like making a joke about it, saying she like laughed out loud at a certain part, and it's like, dang man, that's cool, and that's just one person. So think if you were able to broadcast and show your thoughts and share your thinking with everybody in the world. Think of how many people would just be like, "Oh my gosh, I feel the same way," or not even feel the same way, but oh, this I enjoyed this. It would be so many people. So don't sell yourself short when you're just thinking and brainstorming and have ideas about things, and you want to share it. You know what I'm saying? Go do you. You literally have one life to live. You have nothing to lose. I mean, if somebody say something bad, just punch them in their freaking face. Tell them to throw their hands instead of throwing shade. You heard? I'm just kidding. I am. I'm so nonviolent, bro. But I'm with the violence if need be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I obviously you gonna protect yourself. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna push nothing like that and say, oh, I'm not gonna protect myself if somebody out here attacking the helpless or attacking me. You heard? Uh, but here's the last thing. I ain't gonna speak on it too long. Here's my last thing. Yo, what makes you happy, yo? Like, what makes you happy in life? Like, bro, sitting here doing this episode, the sun was super dope. Now I'm looking at some like cool dark clouds, and it's like off in the distance. I can still see like how the sun is setting. It's orange and it's light blue, and the closer it gets to me, it's darker blue. And it's just so cool. And the ducks is quacking. I'm at the freaking lake. You heard? I ain't stressing over no bills and nothing. Life is really good right now. Like literally in this moment right now, like life is good. And I'm just happy. I'm happy. And part of my happiness is literally doing this episode. Part of my happiness is doing this episode. Like so often I I downplay my ability and the I guess the love that I would receive from doing something like this. Even if it's not a lot. I don't even care if it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, I ain't doing this for y'all. You heard? It's for me. That's why I'm just happy, literally just doing it. I post these episodes knowing that I might get maybe one or two listens because I told, my bros and my sister and she told her friends. It's like I might get one or two listens and I'm okay with that. Like I smile looking at the episodes I post and not even knowing how many people listen. Like I smile looking at it on Spotify and seeing like, yo, that's me. Like, oh shoot, I came up with the description of that episode. I came up with the title. It's like, bro, it just makes me so happy and it's so cool that, we can do these things and it's just a cool, fun outlet for people to just, what I'm saying, do what they want. You feel me? I take pride in allowing people to be them, to do what makes them happy. You know, aside from anything that goes against the faith. You feel me? Just want to throw that in. But yes, outside of that, it's like I want you to be happy. You're grown. You can make your own decisions. You know, and I want you to be happy. I'm not gonna condemn you. I'm not gonna judge you. Whatever it is that makes you happy, as long as it ain't nothing wild and crazy, you ain't hurting nobody. Yo, I say do that junk, yo. I say do that junk. And and this makes me happy. So take a second. Just take a brief second, like, yo, what makes you happy? What's made you happy this week? What's something that's made you happy? Yo, that's what's up. That's really dope. I love that for you. I love that that is something that makes you happy, you know. And always try to find other things. Like I said, as you evolve and change and grow into this new refurbished and polished and newish you, same material, same cloth, but a new make, a new model, you know what I'm saying? Continue to find those things that make you happy as you change a little bit, as you grow a little bit, as you learn a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even through the struggle there, I think there are things that you can find to make you happy. I realized that in a time when, I was really hurt, uh, I was really hurt by God and some things that I was going through. I literally found that just being outside made me happy. Watching a sunset, oh my gosh, that's my happy place. Like, can't I don't care what I'm going through. I feel better while I'm outside and watching that sunset, and then after. I don't care what it is. There's been so many times where I'm just like, yo, I really can't deal right now. I can't deal with life. I need to go watch the sunset today. Like, I really can't. And there are times where I've been at home. It's not that I'm sad or super hypey or hype about life or excited about life. Not depressed, not hurt, not angry. And I look through the window, and the sun just hits at a perfect angle through my window at the house. And I'm just like, yo, I know this sunset is looking crazy. And I literally get up out my room and go watch it because I know how much better it's going to make me feel after it. So, yo, go find that thing that makes you happy. Go find those people that care about you and are there for you, and those people that you're there for. Tell them you love them. Keep them close, man. Don't let them go. Don't let them go by the wayside. Don't let distance change your interactions and your I was about to say involvement in their life, but you can be involved and not be in the same country. You can be involved and not be in the same state. You can be involved and not be in the same hood. You know what I'm saying? So love people, love yourself, be happy. You know what I'm saying? And keep it copacetic. Stay tuned for my next episode, because who knows what I'm going to talk about. Hey, appreciate y'all checking it out. Stay up. Peace.